How's it going? So I got a new toy. This is the Bomb-Moto B1. It's like a kid's pit bike, basically. It's been upgraded to 72 volts. But let's go for a ride and get into the details. Woo, this thing pulls. This thing pulls, guys. This thing's fast as shit. This is like probably my first official ride. I mean, I've had it for a little bit now, but I had to upgrade that rear shock because the one it came with was for little kids, and I pretty much bottomed it out when I sat on it. I'm like leaning backwards when I'm trying to ride. So yeah, I had to order a new, I got a D&M shock with a 1,000-pound spring on it, so it feels pretty comfortable. I think I have to tighten it up a little bit more, but it will definitely do. All right, so anyways, this thing is a 72 volt. It's got a 28 amp hour battery, so it's not bad for this little thing. I think it only weighs like 110 pounds, if that. Geez, 40 feels like it's going so much faster than that. Yeah, it's got a lot of pull from the bottom. I'm pretty sure this tune will go about 50 miles an hour. We'll take it on the street later and see how fast we can get it. I don't want to get too far from home yet because I'm not used to it yet. You know, I got this in a trade for my VMX-12. It came with a bunch of other parts that haven't been put on it yet. So basically, it just has the battery and the controller installed, and it's set to just the highest setting. It's capable of 3 different settings, like low, medium, and high. It seems actually not too uncomfortable. I am pretty like squished on it. I think just with some riser bars and maybe some peg extenders, it's actually going to be pretty good for longer rides. So you can see it has pretty decent brakes here, kind of like moto style brakes. It's got kind of small rotors though, but they feel okay, just okay. I think I'm gonna end up doing a brake upgrade just because of my size, and I'm probably gonna end up doing some kind of peg extender kit so it goes a little bit farther down, so it's a little bit more comfortable. Here's a look at the sprocket and chain. The sprocket looks to be like a 40 tooth maybe, something like that. I'm not sure exactly what size sprocket that is, and I don't know what kind of chain that is, but if you know, let me know in the comments. If they sell it, so the wheel size are 12-inch in the rear and 14-inch in the front, which I'm gonna keep it, probably I'm gonna keep the stock wheels, but I think I'm gonna see if Shinko 241s are available on this, and if they're not, I'm just gonna put some FewMoto tires on. Now what's really sucks is the seat, but it does have this little seat pad on there. It makes it a little bit more comfortable, but they sell aftermarket seats for it to make it more comfortable. I'll probably end up getting one of those. Whoa, there's an alligator right there. Did you guys see that? Pretty sure I got that on camera. Whoa, he just took off down back into there. Cool. It was like maybe a 4 or 5 foot gator. I'm pretty sure I caught that. That's the first time I've seen an alligator over here. This is actually the furthest in I've seen an alligator from the water. So I'm kind of sticking close to my house right now because I don't have the voltmeter or the display or anything like that attached. So the guy I traded it with, he just installed the controller and the battery and just set it to the highest level. The tune's not that great. You could tell because at lower RPMs, the motor has kind of a crunchiness to it. And I think that's because it's not being fed enough amps. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna retune the controller and I'm gonna install all the stuff that came with it. So there's like a display, there's a headlight, there's a horn, there's a 3-way switch, you know, for the different power modes. I bought a USB plug for it, you know, so in case I have my phone on, I can charge my phone off the battery. Jeez, this thing's freaking fast, man. Wow. And right now it's only tuned at about at 5K, because I think the manufacturer's warranty is voided if you tune it over 5K. So they can take up to 8. I think what I'm going to do is tune it around 6.5 at 72 volts. I mean, realistically, you're not really going to want to ride this thing over like 40 miles an hour, you know. Approach 50, that's going to get pretty sketch. I think most guys sort of make their top speed around 50 on these things, so it makes a lot of sense to me. So that's most likely what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the top speed to 50. I'm going to run a 6.5 kilowatt tune, and I'm going to tune it for torque, just like a lot of torque off the line. So there's a lot of electrical work I need to get done, and that's going to be done like next week. So it'll be the next video of this bike is going to be me installing all the crap that came with it. And I've never done it before, so it's going to be a learning experience for me. But there are, you know, some good amount of videos online on how to do it. Well, let's go rip on the streets here. Let's see how fast we can get this thing, just in its current configuration. But before we do that, here, you guys want to see what I look like on it? To get some third-person perspective. So with the 72 volt battery, 28 amp hour, or 72 volt 28 amp hour battery, I don't know exactly what the total watt hours are. I'll put it up on the screen right here, but it's essentially about the same as the stock Suron. For my weight and the way I ride, I'm guessing I'll get maybe between 20 and 25 miles on a charge on it, which is, you know, plenty for me for how I'm going to be riding this bike, which is just dicking around my neighborhood like this, go to the parks and stuff like that. All right, here we go. The GPS is not working very well because we've got a lot of cloud cover, but whoa. You know what I noticed about these little bikes, man? They're fun as shit. They're like a lot funner than like a super upgraded Suron or something like that. I mean, unless you're like stunting, but you can stunt on these bikes too. So anything you can do wheelies on it. So I think I got up to 45 right there. Woo! It freaking pulls, man. It's got a lot of torque off the line. So I'm just holding it wide open. Let's see how fast we can get it. So 45, 46, 47. Yeah, about 47 miles an hour at a 5 kilowatt tune. That's pretty good. Wow. These guys are tripping out. What the hell is that thing? I know I look stupid on it because, like, you know, I'm a 265-pound, 44-year-old man, but I don't give a shit. It's so fun. Anyway, I've earned my right to look like an idiot. Had kids young, you know. Now they're both adults, 19 and 21. They're both doing really good. You know, getting going with their lives and stuff like that. So now I got a bunch of free time. I can have hobbies like this and just be an idiot. God damn, this thing's fun. It just pulls. You know, it has a lot more top end, I think, than what I'm getting. I think it's limited. You're allowed to set the max speed in the configuration, so I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's been limited. I think probably the brakes are going to need some upgrading. I don't really like the brakes too much. Let's see. Let's try them out. Oh, no. They're pretty good. No, they're good. They're just really progressive. All right, cool. So I won't need to change the brakes. Maybe I'll just change the brake pads to make sure they're, you know, they're nice and fresh. So anyways, guys, just kind of a first ride video. I wanted to get out and dick around now that I finally got my the shock on there. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Please hit that subscribe button, and plenty more videos on this thing to come. Take it easy. I'll see you next time. Bye.